Scott Morgan here, General Manager, Director of Golf at the beautiful Lakes at El Segundo in sunny Southern California. And we apologize to all of our friends that are back east at the moment watching this video, and I know it can be extremely cold back there. And we're of course enjoying this beautiful 65-degree day. Actually, there's a little bit of a chill in the air, so I could actually use a jacket. Sorry, just kidding. Okay, today we're talking about another aspect of putting. So you may watch some of the other videos that we've done on the positions our body needs to be in and tempo. Now we're talking about just another chapter in putting. And one of my comments earlier was that putting can be up to 30 chapters, maybe even more, depending on who you're talking to about putting. Today's video is going to be about alignment. So you'll notice the two white poles that I have on the ground here is going to signify alignment. So I want you to be thinking about two parallel lines, just like you see down on the ground here. So when you set up, and alignment is a broad term, because alignment in any of your golf, not only putting, but with chipping and pitch shots and your full swing, your driver, alignment is a critical aspect of your setup that you, by the way, have total control of. That's something you want to spend some extra time with your alignment and make sure you're lined up properly to the target that you intend the ball. So as you can see, this pole here, if we call that the right rail, we're calling two rails of like on a railroad tracks. That being the right rail, that one, and assuming that this is one straight putt, and I'll get into about if we're aiming not quite at the target that we're eventually going to, there might be a difference in alignment if there's a breaking putt, and we'll get that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment. But so this pole here that you see on the right, that is going directly at my target where at this hole. And the rail on the left rail, that's where that's your body's alignment. So as I set up to this, you'll see that the face of my putter is square to the white pole on the right, which is square to my target line. Now the left line represents my body's alignment. So as you can see, if we follow this white line, that left white line, if I followed that all the way down here to the hole, you'll see that it's probably pointing somewhere in here. And that can be deceiving to people sometimes, and I often see that's why alignment construed when people work on their game, because oftentimes we'll see people will line up there. So now you can obviously see that now my body might be, I think people try and line their body up to the target as well. So now obviously if I'm trying to swing like we've been teaching you to, I'm going to miss the ball to the right. And that's going to make me swing over the top to get the result I want because of my poor alignment, which again I have total control of. So I'm going to set myself parallel to that target, set up square to it, and then I make my 1-2 tempo without having to recreate a different path of my putter because my original alignment, which I have total control of, was wrong. So typically what we'll see is if someone gets their alignment going too far to the right, that's going to make a second fault come into play, and that's going to make you swing across your body to get back to the target. Or likewise, if I'm going too far this way and my body's lined up to the left and I'm trying to go more out to the right, then I've got to have my arms go out away from my body to get that result and that path that I want. So now if a putt were breaking, let's say this putt at this hole was breaking from right to left. As the ball rolled on the green, the ball was rolling from right to left, well then my target might be out to the right of the hole, which means that my two parallel lines are to the right of the hole, and then I make my stroke on that path and I let the break of the green bring that ball back to the left to the hole. So with that said, I appreciate you watching our videos. Leave a comment, and like I always say, if you want to be one of those lucky few, leave a comment and send me a note, and I'll be glad to give you a free 10-minute putting lesson here at the Lakes at El Segundo. So again, thanks for watching our video. Come down and see us here at the Lakes at El Segundo. Thanks.